Jason the Ween is always in disguise.
Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Jason the Ween isn't one person, at least not in the way you think.
What? How is he's more than one dude?
Everything Jason does plays into a bigger performance, a career built on turning himself into different characters online. Sometimes he's a cringy TikToker, others he's an IRL streamer or a musical artist. It feels like every few months he's onto an entirely new thing.
I've seen a lot of butt right here.
His character, the crowd gets bigger. But what if I told you none of it happened by accident? The cringe, the characters, constant reinventions, all of it was a part of a plan. In truth, it was never about the views
Jason
or
the
fame.
Ween method.
Jason was chasing something else.
I gotta be successful quick so that he can live a happier life, and I've never told him
How
that.
old is Jason's dad? He looks really old, I'm not gonna lie.
For Jason Wynn, the American dream smelled a lot like acetone. It was the life his parents, immigrants from Vietnam, painstakingly built
You always
inside
have
a
that
small nail
sweatshirt,
salon
Under Armour?
in Fort Worth, Texas. Jason spent plenty of afternoons there, doing homework on the counter with the buzz of nail drills in the background. He was a quiet kid, the kind that got straight A's, won spelling bees, and never really caused any trouble.
Yeah, you know who that doesn't sound right? That does not sound like you. Straight A's?
School through high school.
That was a bad day. So I'm not gonna lie. That's on me. I shouldn't have said that. My fault. I apologize.
But
I apologize. That was
His
outlandish.
parents were older than everyone else's. They never
Cardi,
took a day
bro.
off. Every
Wait,
dollar they
Future
earned
Cardi?
came from hunching over a
All
man
time?
table. Somewhere along the way, he made himself
I haven't listened to enough Future
retired,
to
get mom and dad out of that
say
salon
Future.
for good. The only problem was he was 15, no license, no job, no way to make real money. Then 20. The only problem was he was.
That was Jason the Ween when he was 15 years old. You're lying.
Retire them. Get mom and dad out of that salon for good.
This was Jason when he was 15 years old. You're trolling, right? It does not look like a 15-year-old.
The only problem was he
Right
was 15,
all the way to high school.
no license,
Fair enough.
no
Fair
job,
enough.
no way to make real money. Then 2019 rolled around, and a new kind of gold rush showed up on his phone.
I was looking at the opposite. I was a C student in like middle school and elementary, and then like high school I started like switching A and B's.
A company called ByteDance
You know what I
bought
mean?
this massive but relatively dead
ByteDance?
app called
What is
Musical.ly.
this?
They gutted it, rebranded
Oh,
it, and
TikTok!
was released. The app is a whole
Dude! Joe! Oh my gosh, OG Joe Bart, my goat.
work differently than any other social platform.
I had to hide it from my
Videos were meant
friends
to
and
be
they
short,
found out.
less than a minute in length. And instead of you, the user, choosing who to follow and what kind of content to see, the algorithm really chooses for you. Within a year of the release, TikTok hit the top of the download charts like a nuke. In the blink of an eye, you had kids like Charli D'Amelio going from filming TikTok dances in her bedroom with 0 followers to just a few months later moving to LA.
I've been
starring
lurking W
in Hulu
Bolo.
shows, Super Bowl commercials, signing multi-million-dollar deals.
Gotta go
with
though, yo,
Dunkin',
Bolo, have a great
Oscar,
night,
and
man.
Morphe Cosmetics. And Jason thought, well, why not me? But here's the thing.
See, I thought that too, but I was a fat little ass kid ass chud that no one wanted to watch and they just wanted to send death threats to. See, we had a different upbringing, Jason.
Social media algorithms feed on flair. They boost the stuff that grabs your attention, creates urgency, stirs FOMO. And honestly, Jason didn't have that kind of personality.
Hold on,
There
who's
wasn't much of him
that?
really created conversations. So what does he do? Well, he became someone else.
Put that in the bag. Oh, God. Yo, I seen the 4 poses.
Now, this kind of seems a lot more like an Internet 101 video
Oh,
than a Jason the Ween
gosh.
documentary at this point. But pay
Bro,
attention
what would have
because this
happened?
all ties
What
in here
would
in a minute.
have
You
happened
see,
to Jason
those over-the-top
if those
personalities
cringy
online
videos did
aren't
not blow
anything
up?
new. Actually, it goes all the way back to 2009 to iCarly.
What?
It's Fred. I'm gonna be on
Oh my gosh! I used to love Fred. This is the first YouTuber I ever watched.
Fred is really one
And then he had John Cena, and then they had the Fred movies with John Cena in the fridge. Oh my
of
gosh.
the OGs of this.
Would have been Max. Bro, did you not hear what Len said? He said the come up is now. What?
It's this annoying,
What?
polarizing, eccentric character, which love it or
Oh,
hate it,
and the
stops your
annoying
scroll. For whatever
orange.
reason, it makes people comment,
Oh my
share, and talk about it.
gosh.
And we've seen this same strategy a million times.
I didn't know
since
Fred was
then.
on
From
iCarly,
Neon
though.
to iShowSpeed,
Neon.
it's a tried and true way to rack up some views on social media. And Jason weaponized this, creating some of the most hard-to-watch nails on a chalkboard
POV, we're alone. You suddenly fall in love with me as I serenade you. This is dead ass some shit I would make, bro. Oh my
type
gosh.
videos.
But the thing with Jay. Oh god.
Mommy, I need milk, Mom.
It didn't really
See, I would never do a voiceover like that.
take too long before these TikToks were pulling in millions of views, and Jason was growing
Yes,
an
I am
actual
too pussy for the
audience. And with a
voiceover.
few viral videos and a snowballing fan base came the sponsors.
Oh, I'm eating plant-based nuggets. You will?
For about a year or so, Jason kept up
Cap?
with this, creating cringy videos, trolling
What do you mean
online,
cap?
and for a while it was great.
I might start doing some shit.
No warnings, no.
I do
abuse.
need to start posting like 10 times a day, though. I'm not gonna lie. I need to spam out reposts.
One day he'd have hundreds of thousands of followers. The next, gone.
that
Deleted
the
like they
method?
never existed.
What?
TikTok, what's going on?
Second, even
You
with
got
the
to-
views,
you
the
got
money
a
just wasn't
band?
there. TikTok was still too new. Brands weren't
Do I eat
showing
a
out
snack?
fat checks for
Yes.
sponsored posts yet. So after graduating high school in that summer limo before college started, Jason made a decision. If he wanted real money, like retire your parents' money, he had to pivot to a new platform. Twitch.
Twitch.
Now, growing on Twitch, that's a different beast.
Hey,
It's not like
that means
TikTok, where
Twitch.
one lucky post can shoot you into the algorithmic stratosphere.
Oh my
Twitch is slow,
gosh.
brutal, and unforgiving. And in my opinion, it's
Chocolate-covered
probably the hardest
strawberries right now.
platform
Oh
to
my
build
gosh,
an
it
audience
busts.
on, which is
That
exactly
actually
why
hits so
Jason
much.
had to
Oh
get
my
strategic.
gosh.
He'd been casually streaming since he was 14. Nothing serious, just testing out the waters. But in
Ew,
August
that
of
is bad
2022,
snatch,
he
Kyrie.
made the call, fully committing his sights on streaming. And in his very first month, he averaged 71 viewers per stream. For Twitch, that's an incredibly promising.
What the fuck? 70 viewers the first month. Yo, you guys trying to help me out?
Here's where Jason's strategy kicks in. You see, Jason had
I
an
just had to
audience
throw
on
3
TikTok,
bananas
1 million
to the
followers
head.
to be exact. And he began the slow and steady process of converting those followers from TikTok to Twitch.
Okay.
Over the next month, he would stream Valorant gameplay.
Valorant?
But
Oh
instead
my
of
gosh,
keeping
I
it
need to hop on that
one-dimensional,
game.
he got a bit creative.
Oh no!
There was this website called
Yo, I might have to hop on that.
where you could essentially pay girls to play video games with you. Weird. Yes.
What?
I know. But that was a part of the character, the bit that Jason played.
Do it.
Riz the girls up mid-game, leading to some of the
Kyrie,
most painfully
eat whatever you
uncomfortable
want, man.
moments imaginable. But that was the point. Jason wasn't just streaming to entertain live viewers, he was streaming
Order an
clips.
E-date.
After
Guys,
each
you are
stream, he posts
insane,
dozens of these videos to TikTok, and the views continued to snowball.
Should end up
Then
being
the
a
next time
guy.
he'd start up a stream, he'd also go live on TikTok for the first hour or so. Then end the TikTok live and tell his followers if they wanted to keep watching to come over to Twitch. The brilliance of this two-step approach paid off.
W.
Because
Sean
by
Spade
October of that
method.
same year, he was averaging over 1,000 viewers per stream and had nearly 25,000 followers on Twitch.
Damn.
From there, Jason only hit the gas. He began
25K?
collaborating with bigger streamers like
feet.
Prod, Sneeko, and Shanks. He began
Sneeko?
evolving his
What?
content to audiences broader than Valorant. He started hosting
Damn,
edates
hold
and
on.
added in Shanks. He
Who that in the who that up
began
top?
evolving his content to audiences broader
Who
than
that up
Valorant. He started
top?
hosting edates and in IRL segments.
Okay.
And in 2023, wrapped the corner.
Persian
An
cat,
entirely
I
new
don't- wait, is
shift
that
to
like
Jason's
orange?
online presence
I
came
don't
into
know. I
the
have 2
picture.
orange cats.
Every time I talk to you, my mind goes blank because you're just so beautiful, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't really think straight. You know what I mean?
Yo, someone
Jason
banned Nick,
first
bro.
met Eugen during what should have been just another e-dating
Oh,
stream.
gosh,
Something about her
Eugen.
was different. The flirting and chemistry came natural. On-screen chemistry carried over into
You
real
know,
life.
you know?
They began dating, and for Jason, this was his first genuine relationship.
Son.
And soon, his audience was just invested in them as they were in him. These days, broadcasting your relationship online is almost like a growth hack, another way to hook viewers. But for Jason, it didn't work that way. Viewers were beginning to see the more genuine side of Jason, especially during the breakup. Play out in front of thousands started to weigh on them. Jason's content still revolved around flirting with e-girls. He decided to step away from the relationship, marking the end of a chapter that quietly reshaped how
Damn.
Jason came across to his
Bro,
audience.
why right on
It's funny
me?
how life works. How sometimes what feels like a new low can be the exact moment
This be
you're on the
100?
bottom
Hell
of
no.
higher.
CP. What?
Over the next few months, Jason took every
what?
successful element from his streams and dialed it up to the max. He brought his Discord e-dates into the real world, traveling from state to state to host in-person dates with different girls. Sa, Selena, and
not what
Alyssa
she
all
was.
became recurring personalities,
she was
and
like.
fans were quick to dub this era of content the Bop Arc. During this period, Jason's channel exploded in popularity. Just a month after his breakup, his average viewership
Damn,
nearly
bro.
doubled, soaring from 2,700 to 5,300 viewers in what felt like a blink of an eye. And the growth didn't stop there. Stream after stream, the numbers kept climbing. While attending college full-time, he was streaming an average of
Ew,
160
college.
hours a month, pushing his momentum farther than
I
ever
shit up
before.
Sean.
But just beyond that wave of success was something even bigger. He
You
was
Game
going to
Pass
join
for
FaZe
GTA,
Clan.
really?
You have to manhandle me, bro? Holy sh**.
What? You don't see Lil Freaky Kai IRL? Yes.
Ooh.
Spitballs, pranks, disruptive outbursts, mogging?
Or I'll hire Kyrie as fucking bodyguard.
Normally, under these circumstances, you would
No,
be
no, no.
expelled
You're what? What do you mean I'm
immediately.
cooked? No.
But your father has given a very
Yo,
generous
Jason was
donation
really chopped
to the
before like
university.
FaZe.
My father?
Like, what am I looking at right now?
Now, a little backstory. For those who don't know, FaZe Clan can be credited with pioneering a lot of what
Damn,
you
bro.
see on social media today. What started as a small group of gamers making YouTube
Bodyguard
trick shot
boy, do you
videos
not
turned
know how
into something
big I am?
entirely
No!
new. Eventually, the group bought a house in New York and all
Oh,
moved in together,
New
arguably
York
creating
City.
the first content house the internet had ever seen.
New York
From there,
City.
things snowballed. By 2018,
Oh, what a-
FaZe
what
had
a
stepped
era,
far
man.
beyond gaming. Their roster,
What an era.
icons like FaZe Banks, Temper,
Leg!
Savage, Rain, and Apex were
What's
everywhere.
good, bro? How
They
are
landed
you?
Huge brand deals, made the cover of Sports Illustrated, and even IPO'd IPO'd at $1 billion valuation. But
might-
then the empire cracked. Now,
What
we've
car
got a
you
video
got
up
me?
on our
You got
channel
my
that
back?
breaks down exactly how and why everything fell apart, but here's the short version. The founders had their equity diluted, corporate overvalued the company, put the wrong focus in the wrong
fucked
places,
it all
the
up.
content went stale, fans stopped caring, and eventually FaZe went
My
bankrupt.
eggs broke
The founders
making
managed to
eggs,
buy the
you-
brand back, and in early
you.
2024, they set out to spark a full-scale revival. Step 1, wipe the slate clean. Almost every single
Damn,
talent was dropped and a fresh
destroying that.
roster was announced. For OG fans
Bro, when did wasn't there like 100 FaZe members at one point where like everyone was just in it?
who'd been watching
I
for
swear it
years,
was.
the bar for the new faces of FaZe
Nah, don't
wasn't
cancel,
just
don't have
high.
fun.
It was
Okay.
astronomical.
Nah,
One-by-one names were
we-
revealed, some familiar
we-
veterans and some complete newcomers. And on that short list, nestled among a handful of new recruits,
Gonna be
was
bacon,
Jason
eggs, and
Ween.
rice.
Truth be told, no
rest
one
is good
believed in the
besides
new group. For
eggs,
most
man. I'm
fans,
not
this
gonna
felt
lie,
like
eggs
just
and
another
rice.
lazy, corporate-driven sellout. Exactly the kind of hollow move that had sunk FaZe in the first place.
What the f is that sorry ass new FaZe Clan
Who is
lineup,
this?
man? Who the f are these people?
You remember
However,
you
almost
FaZe?
everyone
Yeah,
was
but that
completely
recent.
wrong
That
about
was
the new
recent.
roster. Within weeks, public opinion began to flip. Clips of new FaZe started flooding TikTok, from trips to Tokyo to month-long subathons, and a steady stream of content both as a group and as individual creators. The
that
momentum was
Obama?
undeniable.
Boy,
Jason, in particular, was breaking into a whole new tier of mainstream success.
But this was
in the
the
closing
ETA,
hours
right?
of the month-long subathon,
that
he hit
ETA?
100,000
Is that
active Twitch
ETA?
subscribers, overtaking streaming
Is that
heavyweights like
ETA?
Kai Cenat
Is
and
that
Jinxie,
ETA?
making him the #2 most subscribed
Yo,
to Twitch
Jemima,
streamer
how you
in the world.
doing?
Jason went on to close out the year strong. His average viewership would climb to over 15,000 viewers per stream, a 474% increase from the start of the year. He closed in on 1 million followers on Twitch and even won the
I'm good, I missed
2024
you.
Breakout
Hey,
Streamer
welcome
of
back,
the Year
welcome
award.
back. I hope you're having a
6
great
months
day.
ago, I finally dropped out of school to pursue streaming. And
How you
today
doing?
I
I'm
can
doing
say
great.
it
Thank
was
you so much for
finally worth it. Breakout Streamer of the Year, let's go!
Now, you know it's dead ass trades, bro. In December or whenever, November, December, whenever it is, bro. We dead ass gonna be on that same ass stage, bro. What's y'all Hidden Gem Award, Hidden Gem Award. So you guys hating, bro. You guys are hating, bro. I'm dead ass gonna show you
Up
guys.
to this point, a lot of Jason's
This summer run, I promise you, it's about to be crazy.
success had been built around the persona I've been talking about. The guy who will pull the most
Gem or
over-the-top
breakout?
stunts to
Hidden Gem. I don't average like 30,000 viewers, bro. I'm not winning breakout.
up girls purely to
I'll take
sense chat
Hidden
and
Gem.
chaos. But there's a risk in
like,
leaning too heavily on
you know-
one gimmick to keep people entertained. Take
I-
Fred, for
I'd
example.
gladly
At
take Hidden
first,
Gem.
the high-pitched squeaky voice and hyper-edited ADHD-style videos were
Fred?
hilarious. People couldn't get enough, and it shot him into the spot.
Ah, John
Over
Cena!
time, the bit started to feel repetitive, predictable, and eventually his audience moved on. At some point, Jason realized this and decided to make a few changes.
But yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but the girl content has been slowing down.
Wait, why is the girl content slowing down?
bro.
Because, I've realized.
Jason, girl content? Not
Girl
happening?
content.
I'm not subbing anymore.
Wait, so you're quitting girl content? I'm not quitting, I'm just slowing down.
Is girl content is that the method, guys? Be honest with me.
I just feel like,
I'm about to be 18, I
it's
just
time
started
to
doing
evolve.
Heading into
Oh,
2025,
match them
Jason
off.
started
I'm
taking
off
off
sleep
the
now, have a
mask.
great rest of your
Instead of
stream.
chasing what
Real.
performance
Blessed
would go
night, stay
viral
safe.
or playing solely to what the
Sleep well.
chat demanded, he began building
Ordering-
streams around what he genuinely
just
wanted
sounds
to do.
fucked up, bro. I
The
don't know if I
exaggerated
wanna do
persona
it.
took a backseat, and
Yes,
his natural
bro, do
self
it.
started come through on stream.
I'm down, dude. I'm down. You know?
Just say it, bro.
Outrage! My twin!
Nika Higa.
My twin.
I didn't say that's his name.
What?
Nika Higa.
You didn't help me get a girlfriend.
I didn't say that's
I
his
got
name. That's his name.
With the mask coming off,
Might
his
be one of
content
the
stopped being
contestants'
confined to
masks.
four walls, and the world itself became the stage.
I'm
In South
joking.
Korea,
I was about
he
to
met
say.
New Jeans, one of the biggest K-pop girl groups on the
Is
planet.
that idiot? I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy.
From there, he took his journey to England, where things truly snowballed. Within days
Oh,
of opening,
Angry
Jason was
Ginge!
filming with some of the UK's biggest
I'm a girl,
creators,
hit me up,
Angry
guys. You a
Ginge,
little
Deji, and
ass
George
boy, bro.
Clarkey, before stepping in front of a camera
Alright,
for a
night, night.
720v1 video.
Have a great night, Jemima.
You feel that?
For any
I'm
creator,
joking,
being featured
I'm
in an assignment
joking, I'm
video is a
joking.
huge milestone. But the momentum
Bro,
didn't
they
stop
left
there.
out
Just
the
before the
Sidemen
shoot,
Inside.
news had broken
Oh,
that
never
he'd
mind.
joined the cast
Spoke
of
too soon.
Inside, a
Spoke too
Netflix
soon.
reality series created by the Sidemen themselves. And then came the moment that would put him in front of one of the largest audiences of his
Charity
career,
match.
the
Bro, that's not my
Sidemen
dream right
charity
there.
match. All
Doing a
90,000
Sidemen
seats
charity
at
match?
Wembley
Oh my
sold out.
gosh.
Over 2.7 million tuned in live. The roster included
So
titans
sick.
like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, Speed, and Kai Cenat. And for the first time, Jason wasn't the weird kid trying to make a name for himself on social media.
Weird kid is
He was
crazy,
one of-
I'm not gonna lie.
He was now a part of the club he
Guys, am I the weird kid?
once
Am I a
watched
weird
from
kid?
the outside. He had the numbers, the clout, the collaborations, Wembley Stadium crowds, Netflix credits, his name alongside the biggest creators on the planet.
Yeah, what is your
Twitch
favorite?
records, FaZe Clan, and charity
Is it-
matches.
I don't-
This all
please don't
started
let
in
me
a
shake
small
butt
Texas
again.
suburb.
Actually-
the quiet dude promised himself one thing:
Like,
retire mom and dad.
earlier today.
my dad
Yeah,
sacrificed
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
My mom sacrificed a lot. Cause I think my dad was always telling me that if he stayed in Vietnam, he could have been like super rich because he had like businesses out there. But he moved
Probably
there because
sad, bro.
you know he wanted
Don't
to start a
mess
family
with
with my
someone
mom
else.
and with me. So he kind of put everything onto
But
me.
that has to be people
sometimes I would
don't
feel
I'll never talk to throughout my
like
school.
I would need to be like
just
I
like,
need to be
You're
successful
weird, bro.
due
Like,
to
no, yeah, I'm
you know
definitely
all my
gonna do
parents'
something with me. Definitely.
sacrifices.
You see, success and sacrifices are like two faces on the same coin, inseparable, each defining the other.
They only fuck
One
with me
side
'cause I'm
shapes you into
up
someone
now.
capable of winning,
Ah,
while the
I'm
other
up
validates
now.
every hard choice you've made to get there. Think of just
Just
about
we
any
made it.
successful person, not the rare one-hit wonder, but the ones who've truly built something lasting. All of them have paid a steep price, a big chunk of their life traded away in exchange for a shot at the position they're in today. For
that?
Jason, sacrifices
I
wore
got
many
you, bro.
faces over the years, and since middle school, it's often come in the form of
I would
relationships.
rate
Actually, in middle school, they used to call me Chino because I was surrounded by a lot of Mexicans.
Unfollowing?
So
No,
there's not
no.
a lot of Asians.
Nah,
And
you know what's crazy? That bro, I used to be called stuff too. I used to be called humpback.
my school, so I
Used to be
I'd
called
have
ginger
to,
fuck. No,
you know,
I get called that now though.
I guess adapt or learn new cultures.
But I
So that was
used to
also a
always get
struggle, like,
humpback.
Sometimes I would
fuck me up, bro.
be scared to speak Vietnamese on the
Pocket
phone
pussy. I'm not a
because
pocket
some
pussy, bro.
kids
What
they
are we
would make
saying?
fun of me, things like that. But in middle school, I'd be like self-conscious.
Yeah.
Like, and I'd sometimes want to be like, I guess not want to be a different race, but like
Master, you're playing games today?
yes.
Yes.
I'd
We
dress
are.
a certain way. I'd
Which
do
one's
my
gonna be
hair a
first?
certain way.
New prediction: will I pull up to Matt's house? Me? Oh well, I think you got the matches mixed up, right? Actually, I know you don't. What?
Things like that.
Bitch.
And you mentioned
MGK.
that your dad had like left behind
MGK.
a lot
What?
of stuff to
What's the
come
name?
here. Were
Yeah.
you born there or born here?
Born here.
And
Pocket
you
was the
mentioned
name of a
that,
nickname.
like, there was some amount of like,
MGK. I
pressure
twerked like 10
that
minutes
you
ago, bro.
were
You missed
feeling.
Yeah.
Because
So I'm
no one else
getting
should
a
make me
sense of
twerk
you
again.
of, like,
I've been
the
twerking way
clock
too
is kind
much.
of ticking.
If you give
I'm
me
also
50K
getting
channel
the
points, you make me
sense
twerk.
that your
But,
parents like sacrificed and you're like an only child, so it's
twerk
kind of
again,
like
bro.
you get
Yo,
one
you
shot,
guys are actually
right?
doomed out.
And so kind of like it has to count, like everything's on your shoulders.
Yeah.
So when you tell your parents, like, let's say, like, I'm gonna pretend to be you for a second, okay? Let's do a little bit of role play.
I'm not answering
with
that,
that?
Gary.
Hey, mom, dad,
I'm
like,
not answering
I'm
that.
concerned that y'all are getting a little bit older, and I'd love to spend more time with y'all before.
Bro, are your parents?
You know, it
are
kind of
your
gets too
parents
late.
old?
I know
They're
that
not
y'all
too
made a
old.
lot of sacrifices for me, and
But I do be thinking about
I'm
that
grateful
sometimes,
for
man. I'm
that.
like, damn,
I
bro.
feel like grateful and indebted
It's
to
weird to
you,
think about stuff like
and
that.
you guys have done so much for me, and like I want to give
Honestly,
that
too, my
back,
dad's
and I'm
40.
afraid
Damn,
that I'm
really?
running out of time to be able to give that back. So I
Mine's
feel
30
like
and
this
43.
immense
Damn,
pressure
bro.
to be like really successful, like today,
Nah, that'd be-
because
that-
I don't
that
have a
starts-
whole
that
lot of
gets me
time
sometimes,
to
I'm not gonna
tell
lie.
you how grateful I
I'm like,
am.
damn, they're
Yeah,
really
I'm
aging.
pretending to be my dad.
Yeah, what's it like to hear that? First of all,
I feel really emotional. Feel like, damn, I should tell him that.
Wow, buying your parents
I
a
want
car.
him to
oh my
know that
Gosh,
this is why I'm doing this.
I will do that, bro.
Since blowing up over the past couple of years, he kept that promise in motion. He's bought his parents new cars, surprised them with $10,000, and is now on the path to fully
Damn.
retiring them. For Jason, making content is about giving back to the people who've been in his corner since the start, not personal success or to stroke his own ego. Last year, he became Twitch's #1 most subscribed Asian creator, but instead of keeping the spotlight all to himself,
You got
he used
more
his
aura,
platform to
bruh.
highlight other Asian creators and musicians.
Ever since JasonTheWeen has taken his next level, he's putting a lot of Asian
Wait,
people
what's the
on
poll?
for real.
Wait, there's a
In
poll
doing
up?
so,
Wait, what
he's
am I
become
missing?
more than just a streamer. He's become someone Asian kids growing up in America can look up to. Someone who proved you
Wow,
can be
man.
yourself and still win. And he's done it without bending to the old
from
pressure to fit
yesterday?
in. The
Oh, there's
very
a
things
poll
he
from
once tried to
yesterday.
hide are now the things he stands out
Fortnite
for.
one?
Jason's
That
only
never
21,
ended.
but his story's already proof enough. In the end, every sacrifice, every
I
late
literally have the
night,
highest
every hard
roll,
choice
hella aura.
was
That's
worth
all I'm
it.
saying, bro. That was a very good video, bro. I love this dude's videos.
Lord, make it come my way. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Don't got nothing to say. Right, grind, 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 grind.